Hello, I'm Bob Gordon from aroundthesound.com.au, and it is my pleasure to be standing on an oval at UWA near the Somerville Auditorium with Stella Donnelly.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you going?
We're here at RTRFM's North Pines, which we've just gone back in this afternoon. This is like the homegrown bucket list.
I was so lucky last year to play in the Pines with my other band, Bells Rapids, and when we all found out we had it, we were just like jumping up and down, so excited. So then when I got asked to do a solo this year, it's just such an honour, and I wouldn't miss it for the world. Even if I wasn't playing, I would be here. I just think in the Pines is that you just have to do it. If you're living in Perth and you listen to RTR, you've got to come to the Pines. So yeah.
It's the 25th one. I think it's 23.
Wow, there you go. That's amazing.
It's West Country. He's 8 months old.
Wow, that's wonderful.
He's 18.
Wow, there you go.
I just want to reflect back on a gig that was also outdoors. Lovely as I think some of them. It's probably when the year started, the year when the meeting everyone was there, which was at the pretty quiet centre.
That was a really hot day, wasn't it? There was like the smoke haze.
The smoke haze, the fire in the hills.
There was a fire in the hills, and there was ash falling from the sky. It was a very spooky, it was a really spooky day. Yeah.
And the art centre was kind of
It was, yeah, it was beautiful, and it was crazy. I felt like I had a lot of anticipation at that time because I was going away on tour and stuff like that, and being able to play to my friends and family was quite nerve-wracking because it was just, they're the people that have watched you all your life, and they've seen you in your shitty cover band times, and they've seen you in what you're doing now, and yeah, so it was very like nerve-wracking, but also really beautiful. So yeah.
Well, one thing I noticed is that because it was on the ladies, and I think it was like one of the biggest crowds that we've had in Sunday sessions, and it was your family are wearing close friends and all sorts of things. You also a lot of really young kids, like 12-year-old girls actually singing along to the lyrics and things, and you find yourself as a sort of, I don't know, it's but were you aware of that, or did that day kind of highlight that?
Yeah, that day kind of highlighted it in a way, and I was so caught up in I was so worried about swearing in front of all of them. That was like my mate. I was like, oh shit, fuck, sorry, oops, sorry kids, and then without actually realising that they were there for a reason, and that their parents had brought them there to hear like the messages that I sing about in all my songs. So that was such an honour, and we stood there, for about an hour and a half after the show, just talking to like all these people that had come, and I got to meet so many amazing kids, and not only young women but young men as well. And I just thought that was just amazing, for parents to bring their sons along to listen to my stuff. It's just like super cool. So yeah, that was a really special moment in realising that I was being heard in generations different to mine. It was really nice. Yeah.
I briefly met Dan.
Oh yes. Dan's a laugh. He's here now actually. He's floating around somewhere, probably in the mosh pit.
Yeah, and he was, as he should, very proud.
Yeah, Dad's always kind of written songs and had his ideas, so I've been really lucky to have Dad around, to inspire me. We would be driving down the freeway back in Australia, and he'd be like, all right, let's write a song about going to Nan's house, and we'd like to sing a song about going to Nan's house. Just stuff like that.
So this was always
maybe, I don't know. I was always in music somehow, whether it was playing covers or playing keys for other people's bands or playing guitar or something, I was always had my foot in the door somehow. I'm just really lucky that I'm so grateful that people have picked up my music and played songs for me. So that's just, I feel so lucky. Yeah.
And speaking of playing keys, ridiculously recently,
Oh yeah.
for the Falls tour. If
So
they weren't
nervous.
busy enough.
Visibly shaking on stage the whole time. That was actually a dream come true, and it was one of those moments when I got the call from Chris. It was under bad circumstances though, because Hamish actually injured himself really badly. So it was 2 weeks before the Falls tour, and I got this phone call going, "Hey, any chance you could fill in?" I was just like, what? You know, and I actually didn't even know if I had the ability to do it, but I said yes anyway. And just thought, oh well, I'll just learn the songs the best I can. And it was so much fun. And if you told me a year before that that's what I'd be doing, I would have punched you in the face. I would have laughed. You know, I would have just gone, that's just not going to happen. So,
You certainly had a chance.
oh, thank you. You know what? I practiced so hard. Like, you asked my boyfriend and my housemates, like all they were hearing was like the intro to Twilight Diving for about like 2 weeks straight. I didn't leave the house. Like, I worked so hard on that. So I'm glad that it paid off. Yeah, it's a great thing. Yeah. So I'm really glad that practice actually paid off. Yeah.
And so in January, in that show, and even the Falls shortly after, but that was the end of this big flying adventure.
Yes.
So wow.
Yeah.
You played 70 shows since or something?
I don't even know, but I've been away since the end of Feb. So I haven't been home for longer than 2 days since the end of February. And we're heading into May now, and then I'm going away again in a few days to Europe. So it's been like a huge test. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be like, yeah, like, it's been great. Like, just on tour, like, I've definitely, had my moments of going, like, I don't know if I can handle this, or, I get imposter syndrome a lot, so I feel like I've somehow faked my way into the situation. They're all going to find out that I'm a fraud or something, so you have all these mental things that happen, and we all have that in every part of our lives sometimes, and for me it's just in the music part. So it's been a pretty, I've learned a lot about myself in the last few months. And I've been so lucky to have the support of great managers and, great other bands. And, my family is so grounded, and they keep me so grounded. They've got all these terrible home videos of me singing, hovering over my head in case I ever get too big with my boots. They're like, don't ever get some ego, we'll get you out, we'll get you for that. I'm one of 3. So yeah, I'm the eldest, I'm the bossy oldest and stuff, yeah.
I can't sing that.
Oh, I love it.
So like South and Southwest, where it's just sort of it's business and it's party.
Yes,
It's
yeah.
party at the matinee.
Yeah, I didn't party at all. Yeah, I did.
Playing up to 3 times a day.
I did 11 shows in 4 days. Yeah, 11 shows. 10 shows in, 11 shows in 5 days. And I was the most boring person in the whole world. I read so many books and did so many crosswords that week to get to sleep, and I just went, played the gig, went home. And I got to meet a lot of amazing bands on either side of my sets and stuff like that, but I was just so worried about my voice. I just didn't want to cook it. I'd been given this opportunity and I wasn't going to piss it away, I wasn't going to drink it away. And I had a glass of wine after the night after it all finished, and I was just like, thank you, it was, but that's, I wasn't gonna stuff that up,
So maybe it's got like 60 or 70 weekly South by Southwest, 3 shows a day.
Yeah.
So does that change anything in the relationship?
It can do. I definitely, within that time, especially with songs like Boys Will Be Boys, which are a bit heavier, and they've written from very vulnerable places in my life. Having to kind of relive that 3 times a day is pretty kind of insane. And that's why I'm trying to balance that with meditating and keeping my brain kind of okay and stuff like that. But it does kind of change the relationship we have sometimes. But some weeks I feel really I'll sing Mechanical Bull and I'll really feel it, and I'll be like, yeah, I feel it, I'm still mad. I still feel this. And then some days I don't feel so much like that, but then with the love songs I feel a bit more in tune with those songs. So, my music has a lot of different topics in it, so I can relate more with some topics and some days. But I try and just think about how the audience feels and how they would perceive it, and I can jump out of my own skin and think about it, so that makes it easier. Yeah.
Now, someone used the phrase "boys will be boys" lately.
Idiots.
Unfortunate. That's kind of not going to get into all of that, but it's the same, man.
I think it is, yeah. I think the fact that that band who said that being copped the flack that they did for it, I think that's a good sign that society is changing. It might not be changing as quick as we want it to. But, you know, as a woman in music, I feel I've been playing music for 8 or 9 years, and I feel safer as a woman in music now than I did 5 years ago. Still a long way to go, but I think, you know, I think people are learning. I think people are getting it slowly. Yeah, just the fact that I'm able to have a conversation in an interview like this, it shows that, you know, we are all open to the conversations. I think it's really cool. So yeah, thanks.
And I think also boys will be boys is a really unfair kind of generalization to put on men. I've got a beautiful 16-year-old brother who's awesome, and I've got some amazing men in my life, and to get thrown into that group is pretty gross, and I just think it's a super unfair generalization to make. So this song is not just for women, but it's for everybody. So thank you so much for listening.
Yeah.
And so you've got 2 European numbers coming up.
Yeah. Yeah. Splendor, yeah, and then I'm doing a bunch of solos after that, so we're probably not going to get the band on a proper tour until the end of the year, you know, just because I've locked in some solo tours and stuff. I'm supporting a girl with Donnelly Press around the States in September as well, and that's all just, I get booked because I'm an easy support act, you know, like my guitar and my pedals, and that's it. So yeah, it's good to be able to use that for as long as I can.
Well, so you've got some pedals on.
Yeah! That was so funny. Yeah, check the tweet for that one. That was gold. Yeah, this guy was just like, see, hey, love you. I see you got some pedals on your pedal board there. But then he went on to say, if you want to be a real musician, you need to use a Marshall stack. So I stopped listening to anything he said. Fender girl through and through. Yeah.
Hashtag Fender.
Exactly. Yeah, totally.
So coming up, well, there's so much time going.
Recording will be June and July, so I do get 2 months in between all this bullshit to just kind of like, you know, eat some sultana bread and write a song and, you know, just do all that random life stuff that you got to do, sort my tax out, get my car serviced, you know, just all that. So yeah, and then I'll have some more time to write and record, and there'll be an album by the start of next year, which is really exciting. Yeah, fingers crossed. Who knows?
Well, thank you. There's a lot of future to look forward to.
Thank you, Bob. I really appreciate it. No worries, and thank you for having me. Thanks for having me. Cheers.